job with that arc.
All done. Should I take care of this now? Hey, I'd like a word with you. Another lovely day with a brain. So, heard the... Yeah, you want to... That's nice. Make even bigger freaks of us. Have you heard? We have another week. Right. Well done. Bring. Talk about jumping out of the frying pan and into the fire. Hey, got a minute? I have some news about... You asked about him? He exists. And he's alive. Is he? So, looks like it. He seems to be the very same person you knew. Working on an oil rig and all. It's... Wow. You know... Whatever it means, you shouldn't get your hopes up. Hopes? Oh, you mean... You think... Yeah. No, shit. I wouldn't even know what to hope for. This is just too beautiful to be true. Now we really need to make it back alive. I need to make it back. I hope you're not planning to contact Ben. Because this could really complicate things for me, considering your, existential status. Shit, man. I don't know, okay? I'm not planning anything, I'm just enjoying the good news. I'd never do anything bad for you, you know that. Not after how much you've done for me. And let me tell you one thing, Jan. I've been absorbing you with my problems, but that doesn't mean I don't know life hasn't been great for you. It's given us both some sour berries to chew on. Yeah. You remember Uncle Martin's red currant wine, right? Oh, yeah. It'd say, some people get lemons and make lemonade, I get red currants and make wine. Well, you just proved that we can make some really sweet wine out of those sour berries we got. Thank you. Never stop believing the future can be bright. Huh. I'll try. I found an alternative solution to your problem. The implants, right? Talk about a divisive idea. But I, for one, appreciate your effort. Anything's better than, you know... So, heard... Yeah, I got it. Is it... Don't worry. I want to try and explore, and that's a relief. Hope it...
Hey, you want... yeah. So, I heard you're in touch with Lena about our problem?
You did.
I just want to say, asking her for help is the smartest move. You're gonna do as she says, right?
I have doubts. Involving more people from the corporation could be risky.
Lena won't let them harm us. I'm sure of it. You seem to be getting along much better now, aren't you? Yeah, I think so. That's great. To think I was the mastermind behind it. Amazing. It really is. Thanks. Do you think this could be a chance for you and her to, get back together? Only with you as my wingman. Yeah, funny. Well, in that case, there's something you need to know. I think it's only fair you should know how much deeper your relationship could have been. What do you mean? You see, she was the one who was supposed to go on this mission. She was the head of the hydroponic farms project. I was just helping her out in the lab. She was so excited about taking her solutions to a base like this. She wanted to go so badly. But she failed her medical tests. And you could replace her just like that? Without any preparations? It was madness, but yeah. Somehow I managed to get a crash course in everything in the last... It was only possible because I've been close to Lena all the time she'd been preparing. Because she insisted I take her place. And you agreed? To leave her behind? I mean, it must have been something serious. Was she sick? Yeah, it was serious. She was pregnant. Oh. I only learned about it the night before takeoff. She didn't want to raise my hopes because it was still such an early stage. We'd been trying before, but every time it ended all too soon. The disappointment was unbearable. And yeah, I can't say it didn't put our marriage to the test. But this time, we were really hoping for a breakthrough. Thing is, I'll never get to know if we were right. Shit. That must feel terrible. For a moment, I even thought I could somehow bring it all back when all this ends. That was before the MRI scan. Funny. I never thought being a father would become so important to me. What about you? Did you ever think about it? I can't say it never crossed my mind, but... Oh, I guess there was always something more important. Find a better job, secure some savings, get the house in shape. The house? Yeah. I gotta tell you, letting go of that house set us free. We just lived in a small apartment Lena's company rented for us. We became carefree, and we just thought, why not? You should have seen her beaming that night she told me. This could be it, Jan, she said. I'll never forget the look on her face. I was supposed to get a good night's sleep before the launch, but we just talked the hours away, laughing and remembering old times. Until at 3 a.m, we ended up singing Big Green Tractor. Oh, man. Yeah, that's right. The unforgettable hit of our mountain road trip. That trip. Man, that must have been in another life. We were crazy, young, and in love. And broke. Remember that rundown car we borrowed from Lena's uncle? Yeah. All it had for a radio was an old CD player and one CD. And the opening track, Big Green Tractor. It made us laugh so much we played it on repeat. Yeah. Those were the times. That trip was where Lena bought us that cheesy shepherd's axe. Remember? Oh, yeah. You know I even packed it on this mission? To remind me of her? Hey, you didn't by any chance have the same idea? No, sorry, I didn't. Oh yeah, stupid me. I got so immersed in memories I almost forgot you two split up. I guess I'm just trying to hold on to anything real and tangible. I packed so many things that reminded me of her, I'm left with nothing. But of course, there's no way that axe could materialize from another life where it wasn't, well, valued so much. Anyway, thanks for talking. I'm glad I got it off my chest.
repair kits? sure of this?
I wish I got to try prepare jokes?
Holders. Lemon leaves coated in dough and fried. I heard they're an incredible delicacy.
I wish I got to try hand gliding. Someone has his head in the clouds.
You gotta aim high, right?
A body swap. A mysterious old crone made Michael live as Paul, and Paul as Michael. But
Pass me
now
another
they
beer,
swap
please.
back.
Cheers.
Are their lives forever changed?
So, now you see what fools you once were. Have you become new men now that you've seen the world through another person's eyes?
Yeah. No, yeah, totally. All right. Now that that's over, we gotta talk. Yes, talk. Your body is so weird. Exactly. Yours too. I didn't realize that just being a little shorter would be so disorienting. Being left-handed for a second was nuts. I didn't know ink smear was such a thing.
Hey, but could we talk about how you were fools and how you realize how difficult the other person's job was in its own way?
Yeah. Dude, colors. Oh my god, colors. Colors. Oh my god, colors. Like, I look through your eyes, I know the colors. I literally wasted the entire first day, didn't go to your daughter's piano recital, because I was stuck staring at this patch of grass that I knew was green and everyone would agree is green, but inside of you it looked like what I would call blue. Does that make sense? Yeah, totally. Like, I finally put back on your wedding band, and the gold looked green. It really messed up my sense of, like, objective reality. Which of our reds is, like, the real red? I feel like both of them are, right? If we both can point to a thing and then agree that it's red, then it's red, right? I don't know. Big thing I realized, I don't know a lot about science.
Ha! But also, if we could bring it back in, you have come to understand your lives in earth-shaking new ways, right?
Yeah, probably a better person. Mm-hmm. Whole new man.
I knew it! Yes, please, regale me with the wondrous things you've learned.
We will. We just swap bodies, though.
Oh, I understand that.
Actual bodies. Like, think about that. Like,
But-
no, think about it. Think about it. Like, actual literal body. Think about that. Think about that. Dude, you taste differently. I used to love salmon, but salmon was so gross in your mouth. Blueberries sucked in your mouth. Vision sucked in your eyes. Everything was just so blurry. I feel like you need glasses, man. No, it's not that bad. No, it's bad. It's not that bad. I just got a little bit of, like, screen fatigue. I think it's screen fatigue. I look at screens all the time. Okay, maybe I look more. You should get Flux on your screen. What is it? It's this app that you can get where it's timed, like the sunset, and then it adjusts the
Right.
light.
I wish I got to try
Gotta aim high, right?
jokes?
Holders. Lemon leaves coated in dough and fried. I heard they're an incredible delicacy.
Oh, please.
Away. I got this.
Nice one.
Nice one. Well, thanks a lot. No way. Here we go. Nice one. Oh, please. Oh, please. Ow! Lucky. Oh, look. I won. That was fun. Hey, so... I'm guessing you received I want you to know that... A nanoparticle treatment, yes, that's... But the device itself, highly questionable. It would mean exposing us to Ally Corp. I won't lie to you. Yes. I see. Of course, they'd have to find out about it sooner or later, right? But this? Look, I can clearly see why Lena talked you into this. She has no idea what's going on here. We're just an abstract problem for her. But on an empirical level, I'm not so sure it's a good idea. Anything's better than Maxwell's solution. Are you sure? Because in this case, we'll all be giving them access to our brains, Jan. Do you really need to be a scientist to understand what that means? I'm just not convinced it's safe to expose ourselves like that, considering there are other options. What if it concerned you? Would you inject a track... device for configs into your own brain? If it were me, I'd put my trust in Lena.
Would you trust her superiors, though? With what's most valuable to you, your mind, your sanity?
So, you think we should go ahead with tabula rasa?
All I'm saying is that you should decide responsibly, with the potential consequences for all of us in mind.
I guess I'll need to... Okay. Would you like me to take care of that? Can't. Would you like me to go there?
Unbelievable. My whole research is gone due to something.
Hey, what happened in the...
What happened? My whole research is gone because of a
Tell me what to do to undo the damage.
Well,
So,
yes, here it is.
we still need to wait a little for the brain cells to mature fully. How long? They need to be ready for our meeting. We're running out of time. Do you scan the brain for the mutation?
Yes, it's all clear. And the cortex shows no signs of activity, which is good.
What happens then?
We extract the brain tissue, process it according to Maxwell's formula, and start administering the treatment. Of course, we will have to dispose of the body. Whoa!
What the fuck?
Looks like I didn't use enough sedative. Let me just, there. Damn it. I hope it didn't activate the cortex. What if it did? What do we do now? Just take a deep breath. I've used enough sedative to put a horse to sleep. Look, we can't get thrown off balance. Not now, when we're...
I know.
You know my opinion. You have time to think about it until the cells are ready.
Yeah. Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next? Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next? solution is rarely the right one. With your eyes?
Well, Jan,
Hey, man.
it's simply a matter
wanna
of
talk to you.
calculating the right trajectory.
Hey, can I... Isn't that what you do? Yeah, that's right. Of course we took... What can I say? Nice Please, I need... Really? Look, that... Alright, I need... That's... So you have... You see... What... About those ornaments. 3. Yeah. Oh. But are you sure? That's the... Right. Damn. Well, now, but it... All I... Shit. It was a good... Well, that's... If I can't... Lana could Lana? We're... Mentioning... Yes, yeah, don't worry. Well, in that, just don't... So, how about those leadership skills? You kept your word about the radiation protection. Doesn't mean the end of... Like what? That you can win people's trust by showing them you care. Sounds like a... Sure. take a
Great
look there?
teamwork with those towers.
Would you like me to go there? Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next? I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now? All done here. Should I help with this now? Can I help with that? Can I help with that? Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
Jan? Hello?
Lena, hey. I just wanted to call to say thank you again and ask you about something personal.
Okay, what is it?
Remember that road trip we took to the mountains? Just after we, hooked up.
Mm-hmm.
We borrowed a car from your uncle and...
I remember. What about it?
Remember that shepherd's axe you bought me?
It's kind of hard to forget.
Well, I came up with the idea to recreate it, you know?
What for?
Oh, just for fun and to keep my mind busy. I want the axe to be exactly the same. You took some photos on that road trip, right? They could be really useful.
Yeah, I did, but I'm not sure I still have them. I'd have to check.
Sure, just let me know if you find anything, okay?
All right, I will.
Thank you, Lena.
Talk soon.
Hi, Lucas.
This is... I know most of the Rapidium. I remember when Mother left us. Did I tell you she... Yeah, well, I was 10. You know what my strongest memory is of that day? Grandma baking a cake for the lot of us.
Strong woman.
It was just a cake. But that day gave me hope. And that hope kept me alive. Your excess Rapidium is like that cake, Jan.
Wow.
Who knows? You know, I owe you something. Last time when I told you about Maxwell,
Okay.
that accident his friend died in, it was Maxwell's fault. He's the one who'd been drunk driving.
What the hell? How come they didn't lock him up?
Yeah, there were some mitigating factors. You see, they'd been spending the weekend in a mountain lodge. Remote place, having some drinks in the evening, when suddenly his friend had a stroke. Maxwell called for the ambulance, but they told him it could take a while. And there was a big risk that it would be too late. But his own car was right there, on the driveway. I mean, what would you have done?
I'd know better than to drink and drive.
You're saying that because you know what happened. But it was the middle of the night, and Maxwell decided to act. There was another car involved in the accident. The driver of that car, a young woman, she got disabled for life. Never walked again. And Maxwell's friend didn't make it.
Damn.
Yeah. That night, Maxwell made a decision that never stopped haunting him.
What if he had waited for the ambulance? Would his friend still be alive? That woman would certainly be all right.
Or maybe it was the right decision to drive, but he should have gone slower. He became obsessed with these questions. As a scientist, he wanted answers, and he sacrificed everything. His family, his academic reputation, and peace of mind to look for a way to find them. Not just for himself, but for science and the progress of humanity.
I understand his reasons so much more now.
I know. Whatever you think of it, you're...
Damn.
Yeah, it's been a while since I talked to someone like this. It's... Wow. Not everyone would be so ambitious.
Right.
Yeah?
Maybe try less of the sweet talk.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. In that case, I guess, I'll step...
I have faith in you, Jan. You'll come up with a different way to treat us. have faith in you, Jan. You'll come up with a different way to treat us. Hey, man.
Jan, what's up?
Well, I'm calling to let you know Rubidium's piling up in the base nicely.
I really don't know what to say. It's amazing. With all those challenges you're facing up there.
Well, it's now or never, right?
Yeah, it really is. Can I ask you something?
Shoot.
What's the first thing you'll do when you get back?
Call my ex-wife, I think. Talk things over properly, over some good food, maybe.
Fancy restaurant. Oh man, I miss that too. You think she'd give you another chance?
I don't know.
Can't give you much advice in that department, but if you get stood up, you can always buy me dinner.
I could make you pierogi.
On second thoughts, we can just go for drinks.
Coward.
Okay, enough talking. We better get back to business, huh? Oh, can't wait till you get back and you and I can talk in person.
I still have a lot to do before that happens, so no more collecting rubidium.
Sure. You've done a great job already. Take care, and L7 out.
See you around, pal. Okay, people. I wanted to hold this meeting to tell you that, well, we finally might have a cure for your condition. Okay. Let's hope it's a good one. Let's hold off celebrating till we hear it. I hope we're not trusting anyone from the corporation. We can use neural implants. It's a safe and efficient solution, but there is a risk, a high risk, in fact, that the corporation will find out about your existence. What? No fucking way! Well, maybe it's time to man up and confront them about it. Who said it's a bad thing if they find out? I mean, they're humans too. I don't believe they'll just dispose of us in cold blood. We haven't done anything wrong. Why should we be afraid? We are doing it. That's my decision. Oh, so you've decided for us, without even giving us an alternative. What's the alternative? Slicing up Tabula Rasa's brain while he's alive? It's a good decision, Jan. I'm willing to take the risk. Are you fucking crazy? Anything is better than letting the corporation mess with our heads. I, for one, feel relieved. If there's any other way than treating a human being like a vessel, we should explore it. Let's stop wasting time and get on with it. We knew from the start we weren't born into a fairy tale. Exactly. We weren't born into a fairy tale. Because we weren't born at all. We were just created to prolong this loser's meaningless life. Truth is, there is no good way out of this mess. The branching was, from the start, it was, make way for the doctor. Is he unconscious? He's breathing. Get him some water. It's getting worse. We need a cure now. What's your call? I'm putting my money on Lena's idea. Good. I'll gather everyone and inject the neural implants in their heads. Let's hope this works. All right, let's see. This should go here, and... Are you okay? I think so. At least it's not causing me any physical discomfort. And it looks like it didn't kill me. Maybe I underestimated Lena. Great. Maybe in time you'll just be able to forget about it. What's done is done. All that matters now is whether we can continue our mission safely. Time to get the others, I suppose. I'll leave you to it. Yeah, sure. Let's work ourselves to death.
A whole day? No way. We're on a tight schedule already.
Hey, I know you were against it, but in the end, I decided to trust Lena's solution. I am never gonna let them stick their dirty fingers in my brain. You hear? Never. Hey,
I found them. Our old photos. Talk about going back in time. There's one that might interest you. You're waving the shepherd's axe like some mad caveman. You look so chipper in it. I almost forgot how big that smile of yours can be. Made me wonder, you know, knowing what happened later. How little it took for us to go from those happy times to fighting with each other. One moment, you're smiling so broadly, holding that axe, and the next you're smashing it to pieces on our kitchen table.
Yeah, I know. And I really wish that never happened.
Of all the things I ever gave you, you had to bring this one up. Why? It was cheesy, it was worthless. And it brings back a whole lot of shitty memories.
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, it was harder than I thought, but I'm doing my best to support you in this crazy situation. And I can handle a sleepless night or two. Anyway, I'm sending you the photo. I hope it helps.
Thanks, Lena.
Take care, Jan.
Yeah. Talk later.
rid of you.
Jan, would you mind checking our food supply?
I'm not in the mood for chit-chat. So, I feel much better. Those ghastly... It's amazing what Lena did. I mean, she basically cured us from light years away. What? Hey there. The Shepherd's Act.
Wait,
I didn't. But
wow. That's amazing. It looks exactly the same. How did you remember all those details?
I got my hands on a photo of it.
Really? How?
I asked.
Oh. Did you, tell her what you needed it for?
Yeah. I told her it was for me.
But that's...
Oh, please. Can't you just enjoy your gift?
Yeah. Right.
Nope.
It's such a... And 2 shepherd's axes.
And that's...
It must... It... Thank you for...
Yeah. Hey, good. As for... Hey, it's really... But, what do you mean? The work. And... Instructions. Well, so, it's your call how to handle the situation now. Is it even possible to force him? I mean, how would we do it? Tie him up or what? That jab isn't more painful than a mosquito bite, and mosquitoes often bite people in their sleep, if you know what I mean. Are you suggesting we inject the implant while he's unaware? Oh, that would be low. No, I can't betray his trust like that. Well then, that leaves us with no choice but to allow the worker to succumb to the laws of natural selection. In that case, if there's no other way to save him, do it. Sneak up on him in his sleep and inject the implant. Good. I'll do just that. It does seem like the only sensible decision. Let's just hope he comes around to appreciate it. So, did you manage to recreate your lost research? Yes, I did. I was worried I wouldn't remember everything correctly. Almost reminded me of how Father made us arrange our toys when we were a kid. Oh man, I hated that. So did I. Yeah. How many times do I have... That chemist... Till Dad just threw it away. Yeah. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah, I retrieved my research nicely. Well done. Thank you. You'll be... Really? Listen to this. While I was reconstructing my equations, I realized that by tweaking a parameter or two, my method can also be applied to something we are using on a daily basis on the Rad Shield filters. In light of my findings, we can manufacture them in a much more efficient... It's remarkable. Because theoretically, I had all the necessary knowledge in my head, but I had to backtrack my line of thinking. Wow. It sure does. And you know what? Suddenly, I feel much more confident about facing our other challenges. Let's take this bull by the horns.
Hi there.
To the sailor evacuated.
I feel good about today.
No way. A fifth arc? Awesome.
Did you notice we're running out of repair kits?
So, you violated my body. You hardwired me. What is wrong? I know it wasn't nice, but I'm willing to do everything to save you. I just couldn't let you die. Why? Because the corporation wants me? I can feel this thing prying, getting to my thoughts. Wait. Are you hearing voices or something? Voices. Menacing noises. They're torturing me. They want me to give up, but I'll never give up. You hear me? Never. I won't let them control me, even if it means blowing this fucking mission to pieces.
Functionality manual. The quantum navigation system has been designed
Hey, I feel now clear. I'm sure.
of valuable resources mined by Alicorp.
Hey, man, I need to get him back on board before he destroys the... Does it surprise you? I can imagine it. I was only fighting for his... Maybe some things are more important than life. Such as? Well, all I can tell you is how it felt for me. Nothing mattered to me more than Shit. Of course. No. Yeah. Hard to believe, but... I was in the Union too, you know? In hindsight, it seems like dumping that life was the obvious choice, but when I think about it, I remember how hard it was, and I think I understand why the work. Because he felt responsible for the workers on strike? Sure, that too, but... You know, I felt that responsibility is what was it? The feeling of being surrounded by followers. But also, it was addictive, and it was freaking hard. Case, maybe we can show him that he's among friends here too. You think that would stop him from wanting to destroy the base? Hey, wait. I've got an idea. You could make him that disgusting tomato soup they used to serve at the warehouse canteen. It was the stuff of so many jokes. We call it, 'cause, right, I don't know. Yeah, man, this sounds... I can't wait. So, yeah, good question. Maybe I can help you spice it. Refinery? Yeah, why not? Man, this is so crazy. So much... Don't worry, I won't let them yawn still. And I know I... Making progress with those towers. That's good. Need. High-quality tools are always welcome, but I've done more with less. Hey, man. Good to see you. Oh, when I decided to... You traded... Okay, so... I don't know. Making pierogi! Bill... done here. Should I help with this now? Having a nice day? Hey, I'd like to give you something. It's kind of special. I hope you like it. What the hell? Damn. It looks and smells just like... How did you... Oh, there's no way you could remember this. You're right. Oh, just like those were the... Pure... Yeah, it's all great. Till someone has to make tough decisions. You're bound to piss someone off. You're talking, it's... exciting. Is that why you pushed for that? Because you were afraid? I told you. I had to... How can you be so sure he was a mo? Do you have proof? Well, Look, he had no respect for our fight. So, it was about... What are you talking about? Of course it was about the... And it still is. Is that why you... Whose dignity are we talking... Oh, isn't it? All right. I can... You want me to let go of my ideals for a higher reason. No, I want you to accept there was another way, but you chose to ignore it. You made a mistake by going with the corporation, and I'll never change my opinion on that. But you have my word that I won't sabotage.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Bedtime's over. What happened? Do you know where you are? Who you are? Do you remember anything?
Please. What next? You can ask me about my name and role on this mission? Of course I remember. I mean, up to a point. Oh, shit. Oh, my chest.
Careful. You took a heavy blow there.
Yeah, I remember the technician, but why? Did he attack me?
Yes. Apparently, some of us were unable to come to terms with your decisions. Looks like they'd been planning this for some time. Repairing the tour vehicle while you weren't watching. Filling it up with stolen supplies. And then, when the time came, the technician just knocked you down. And they took off into the desert.
Shit. It's all my fault. I saw it coming, but I didn't do anything to stop it. Was he trying to kill me? I mean, what exactly happened?
I think he just wanted to send a message. Knock you unconscious, maybe. But that blow caught you off balance. You fell and punctured your helmet. You were suffocating. Luckily, we had some Madrigal in the med bay. Well, at least I thought that would work. But after the injection, you just turned blue and started shaking all over.
Of course I did. I'm allergic to Adrical.
Yes, well, I know that now. I'll probably need to get tested too when I'm back on Earth.
Wait. How did you find out?
From someone who knows you best. I called Lena. Of course, it would have been much quicker if the botanist had told me. But I guess he was too busy despairing about our situation in his cabin.
You talked to Lena?
Yes. Fortunately, all of this happened before we got lost and communications died.
Did you at least pretend to be me?
Oh, come on, Jan. You and I couldn't be more different. She'd never fall for it.
Shit.
Yes. Well, I hope you also heard the important part of my story. It happened before we got lost.
We're lost?
The navigation system's down. The storm is everywhere. We've been circling blindly for days. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but frankly, the base is close to breaking down. The storm's been putting it under a lot of pressure, and supplies are at a critical level. It's been quite intense.
Is there no good news at all? I mean, we're closer to the finish line, right? We just need to figure out how to get out of the storm.
Sure. Easy as that. Just so you know, we have been trying. With all the time we've lost, I'd say we're one mistake away from failing the mission and getting stuck here for good. We need to stop drifting aimlessly, pick a direction, and this time, it needs to be a flawless choice.
Flawless.
I'm glad you see the problem. Oh, and one more thing.
What is it?
Tabula rasa. While I was busy tending to you, he missed his dose of sedative and, well, he woke up. So, don't be surprised to find him rummaging for food in the kitchen or making a mess in the storage. He's a little out of control. Like everything at the moment.
Okay, so what do we do?
I was hoping things would change when you woke up. But I suppose it's gonna take more than that. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not superhuman, you know. How am I supposed to suddenly know what to do? Well, superhuman or not, you're still gonna have to bite the bullet. Bullet? What bullet? What are you talking about? I didn't want to stress you immediately after you woke up, but there is something you should hear. Some messages in the comms room from before we lost contact with Earth. Okay, what's in them? What are you not telling me? Just listen for yourself. Look at that smile. You dreamt about Lena again?
A message for Jan Dolsky, corporate ID 4672B. My name is Agatha Wilson, and I am the Chief Operating Officer at Ally Corp, your employer. I have received some very unfortunate news about your mission. I do hope you realize it is vital that we speak without delay, so as to clear up any possible misunderstandings. Otherwise, the board will have to qualify your actions as purposefully subversive. I cannot keep them hoping it is not the case for much longer. Please don't let me down, and get back to me immediately.
What the fuck, Jan? What the fuck? They know everything. The board. But I thought we were... I thought we had each other's backs. That is some deep, deep shit you got Maxwell into. Do you even realize what you've done? Stabbing him in the back like that? Without any warning after everything he's done for you? And me? This is my last call. They've decided to cut me off. I won't be able to talk to anyone, do anything. Not until someone comes for me. All I do is sit here in this tin can and wait. Well done, bro. You know, I thought you'd have the guts to face me, but no. At least... I hope at least you don't fuck things up with Rubidium. And that you bring enough for those bastards to share with others. But maybe I'm naive to think you care about such things.
So apparently you're unconscious, but I'm still gonna record this message. I just had the most surreal conversation of my life with your alter, which is how he introduced himself. I went down to the medical staff, and that's when they told me about the readings from your implant. Or should I say, implants? What the fuck, Jan? Multiple patients with the same DNA. Have you completely lost your mind out there? Did you think no one would find out? Well, the board knows. My boss, Agatha, knows. And she took it straight to Maxwell. Boy, is he fucked. Him and that assistant of his. What the hell were you thinking listening to him? Letting him drag you into some corrupt experiment. Even if it was your only option, how could you not tell me? You lied to me. And here I was thinking... I was such an idiot to trust you.
Find me when you're done with those calls.
Hello there? Do you know who you are? Your name? Do you know your name? Jan. Yeah, me? Jan. You? Jan. Jan. Yeah, great. So, what next? Jan. This'll be fun. It's a relief to see you stayed.
Of course. I'm not afraid of being exposed to the corporation. But I am concerned about the raging storm outside. Nothing's working, Jan. There's no help in sight. Why are we even here?
So, you stayed. I appreciate that. And you're awake. You'd better think of something quick. We're nowhere near finding our way out of this sandstorm. Good to see you in the base, buddy. Likewise, man. We thought we'd lost you there. Tell me you know how to get us out of this mess? We need supplies fast. We won't hold out much longer. You know what Jan gave me? Our first photo with Leonard. The class photo. Oh, I remember that. The moron who took it tried to convince me to write his thesis for him. As if I could ever stoop so low. Right. I'm really glad I got it. Looks like the mess is bigger than I thought. Yes, we've waited long enough for you to come to, but we need decisions fast. What's the plan? Is simple. We need to get out of this sandstorm and reach the rendezvous point. I just don't really know how. Not yet. I never thought I'd say it, but I miss the technician. He knew that navigation system inside out. He kept challenging me. I failed him, and you're paying the price. Now's not the time for regrets, Jan. We need to set a direction for the base, and it needs to be right. We can't afford another day of drifting aimlessly in this storm. This is not a joke, Jan. Everything depends on you. The mission, Rapidium, our lives. You've decided to trust the corporation. We implanted their tech in our heads, losing a part of the team in the process. I'd hate to know it was all for nothing. Did what I thought was right. Using tabula rasa was not an option, but it looks like doing right by your conscience doesn't always mean doing right by others. I'm sorry. I wish I could have done better. As your captain, no need to blame yourself. Apparently there was no way for you to ever become one. What do you mean? Just take a look at the branchings available in the QC. You can find all sorts of walks of life that you could have taken, but a captain? No, it was never possible. None of us were cut out for that role. Huh. That sounds sad. So, definitive. Does that mean we've reached the limit of who we can become? Oh, well, this actually got me thinking about something. What? That code we got from Maxwell to upgrade the QC. His old experiment. He and Lucas used the mind records in a completely different way to manipulate the consciousness of an existing person. You're not really thinking we should try and repeat that? Oh, I agree it could be dangerous, but well, you said it yourself.
there might not be another way. Fine. I'll do it. What's the plan?
It's hard to call it a plan. Just go into the womb, I'll plug you in, load Maxwell's code, and improvise.
Testing on production? Doesn't sound like your standards.
Oh, I had to say goodbye to my standards the moment I woke up in this base.
Activating the procedure. Any last words?
Yeah, is it okay to have second thoughts about overriding my heart? Is it over?
Ah, shit. We're still in the storm. What the hell? Someone's there. Wait. Am I losing my mind? Damn it. What was that? Hey, is that a baby? What's going on here? I recognize this.
You're no good. Hear that? No good! Right? Filthy freak. No good! Fuck me! Mom.
No matter what I do, you're gone.
Maybe you should have run faster.
What the hell? Who are you? What are you doing here? I am you, Jan. Just different.
Am I dead?
No, you're just lost in the desert, remember?
But where am I? Still in the base or somewhere else?
You're right here. Where else would you be? The better question is, why are you here?
I just wanted to find a way out. I thought that maybe if I changed...
Changed? You can't just start being someone else all of a sudden. Didn't Pops teach you that?
I'm not my father.
Maybe not. But aren't you doing what he did all his life? Waiting for a miracle to happen and change everything.
I wasn't waiting for a miracle. I chose to turn to science. That's a huge difference.
Do you really believe that? That you're the architect of your own fate? What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion? It's crossed your mind, hasn't it? Does it really matter what I do, where I go, what I say? Am I the captain of my ship? Or does it take its own course regardless of what I do? You're wrong. I create my future.
Hey, wait, how?
How do you know what I'm going to
to
say? Cut it out.
Cut it out.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. But you haven't been listening carefully. I told you. I'm you. It breaks my heart to see you so absorbed in that whole what-if business. Using your alters to revisit problems you couldn't solve. You've been very busy. But still, instead of moving forward, you end up here, stuck in your past. How is that?
I know now that I could have been there for her. If I had taken a different path.
She's gone, Jan. She always was. There was never anything you could have done.
Where's he gone? Oh, this is crazy. Is that you?
It was a mistake. Why didn't you fight for us? We weren't meant for each other. I tried.
What is going on with me?
It's over.
Don't go. Wait.
I guess you two just weren't meant to be together.
Lena! You again? Come here to make fun of my failures.
Not my fault you're caught up in their loop. In that big round base of yours.
I'm moving forward.
Yes. To stop short on the wrong side of a precipice. Can't you see that you never were good enough for her? Her parents were mad at her when she dumped that law student for you. The unemployed miner son with no prospects. And you wanted to impress them with what? A house with a garden, a steady job in a corporation? Is that why you were so afraid of losing that house and going abroad with her? Because you knew her parents wouldn't respect you? Just look at your alters. Don't you think any one of them would impress her more than the average warring Yandolski?
She fell in love with the person I was, not with who I could have been.
Love. Such a big word. Was it real love, though? Can you even tell what's real? How many times did you wonder that maybe you're not the original Jan? A version of you who acted because he always knew what to do, because he never made mistakes. Maybe that way he was worthy of his father's love.
That's cruel. Why are you doing this?
Me? Jan. Didn't I already tell you that I'm you? Nothing more, nothing less. I'm just saying what you're thinking.
Hey! Please, don't go! What the fuck? No. Where are you going? Hey, you.
You can do it.
You're not cut out to be a leader.
Don't quit now!
I'm suffocating.
Run faster!
Anita! Help me! I need air! Help! Help me! I'm suffocating! Help! Anita!
This is your captain! Open the door! Please! Don't let me die!
I'm sorry, Captain. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
They were dead before you got to them.
Why did I survive and not any one of them?
Someone had to.
All this time and I still don't understand what happened.
I'm sure you have some smart theories up your sleeve. Go ahead. Hit me.
I think the corporation is up to something. Maybe they're secretly sabotaging missions that land on planets with Rapidium.
What would they do that for?
Well, maybe they have more interest in searching for Rapidium than actually finding it. They're doing great business on these missions, getting government funding, and bringing back all sorts of resources. Solving the hunger problem isn't really anything they'd be interested in.
I don't think you really believe that. You see, I think that deep down, you know what happened. The answers were always there, in front of you. But instead of piecing them together, you preferred to look away.
What answers? What are you talking about?
You know there was an oxygen leak during the landing. You got that information. And you also know what the quantum computer is, how it operates, what its main purpose is.
To bring back Rapidium. At all costs.
That's right. Its role is to ensure the success of the mission no matter what. And it looks like in the face of an emergency, it had to do just that. There was only enough oxygen for one person to survive. And the QC had to calculate the probability, as it always does, who should receive that life-saving breath. No judgment, no reading tea leaves, just pure data analysis to give the answer to one simple question. Who had the biggest chances of completing the mission?
And it was?
Yes. The math pointed to you.
How do you know all this?
Because you know it. You always did. But you were so focused on your mistakes.
I was busy making tough decisions and figuring out how to avoid bad choices.
What is a bad choice, really? You feel you could have made a lot of different decisions in your life, but without those choices, good or bad, you wouldn't be who you are. The person with the best chance to pull it off. Maybe it's not you who needs to change, but your perspective. Mistakes can have good consequences too, you know.
Like what? Letting my altar split?
Maybe. Conflicts can open new, unexpected paths.
What do you mean?
Find and follow your disobedient side. You've spent a lot of time on this planet escaping the sun, facing the darkness. Maybe it's time you started looking through the darkness and notice the light.
The light? What light? Hey.
Finally, he woke up. Looks like I'm back.
It does. And well, you're cognizant. You've been shaking on that bed for an hour. I was honestly worried about the choice of settings I applied in that program.
No, I think you did everything right.
So, did it work? You look the same. Did anything change?
Yeah, to be honest. Everything's different. Just not the way I expected.
So, what happened? met myself. Another one? No, not like you. He was me, but he knew things. Things I probably always knew, but didn't see somehow. It's called the subconscious, Jan. Yeah, I guess it is. So, my subconscious told me that instead of trying to fix my old life, I should try and take something good from what I messed up. It was very comforting. I'm sure it was. Did your subconscious by any chance mention how we could get out of here? Yeah. We should look for the rebels. The rebels. Do you really believe they're still alive? If there's anybody who can make it through this storm, it's the technician. Well, that vehicle is definitely more maneuverable than our base. He said something about noticing the light. That make any sense to you? The light? Seriously? We risk everything to alter your mind, and all you come back with is a cliched epiphany about following the light? Doesn't the tur emit any light? Well, probably. But in case you haven't noticed, there's a sandstorm raging outside. We'd never be able to see anything, even if we had the most high-end... Wait a minute. What? Tell me. Low-frequency electromagnetic waves detection. Oh, now you're confusing me. That could be it. Yeah, the navigation system. It can be switched into an auxiliary mode, tracing any interferences in electromagnetic wavelength. And that means if there was a source of artificial light somewhere nearby, the sensors could be able to locate it. And follow it. Right. If the technician really did find a way through the storm, and the tur vehicle is not too far away, it could be worth a try. Your subconscious might actually be a genius. Well, you never doubted that, did you? Out of the storm. I don't want to be disproportionately enthusiastic, but it seems like our idea worked. Our idea? Yes. We brainstormed, didn't we? Sure. Shouldn't it be here? The exploration vehicle? We're close to the rendezvous point. It can't be far. Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.